Peace, family. So I just finished a video chat with some of my clients. If you don't know, I do a lot of video chats, private video chats with my clients all over the world. And we kind of talk about issues that vegans are going through, issues they may be going through while they're in the program. And one thing came up from one of my clients, actually it was her husband, who he wanted to know, why do vegans feel the need to justify themselves? So I want to talk about that. Or actually, I did talk about that in a video chat, and I want to share it with you all. Now, I normally don't share my private chats with my clients because this is between us. We dive deep into a lot of stuff that I don't want to talk about on YouTube and in public. So I do want to share this one though. So I hope you enjoy it. Go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you think. Why do vegans feel the need to justify themselves? Ooh. All right, now this did not come from a vegan. Matt's like, ooh, I got this one. This did not come from a vegan. This came from a vegan's husband. Okay, he's not vegan, and I guess she's always trying to justify herself, and he wanted to know, why y'all always trying to justify yourself? I have the best reason why we're trying to justify ourselves, because I agree, we do justify ourselves a lot. Why? Because we're trying to prove to the world that this is the best diet we should be eating, not only for ourselves, not only for the planet, but for every sentient being on the planet, okay? The environment, all of that. And usually nobody gets all of it. Somebody either comes over for animal activism or comes over for the planet or comes over for health. But when you've been doing this as long as I've been doing it, you're in it for all of them. And when you realize that one decision you're making right now is impacting millions, you start to really get, you get a little crazy, okay? I get a little crazy sometimes. So the reason why I say we justify ourselves, or we're trying to always justify ourselves, is because we get so much fucking flack, okay? Excuse my language, but we get so much hate. We get so much, people talk about us for no reason. I'm not gonna say no reason. There are a few idiot vegans out there that get on my nerves too. I get it, okay? Vegan gains, people like him who are just irrational. I get it. But for the most part, there's all these vegan jokes and all these, oh, why are you doing that type stuff. And we're trying to justify ourselves or justify what we're doing, one, because we want you to get it. For all my non-vegans out there, okay, if anybody's listening that's non-vegan, we want you to get it. We want you to understand us. So we try to justify our actions based on the actions you're giving us. Not only that, now this is where it gets deep. There's a group of vegans out there who are still unsure about this lifestyle. So they're trying to justify veganism because they're trying to sell themselves on veganism, if that makes sense. So you got some people who come over for health, or think they can lose a lot of weight, or think they just, gonna, fly like a butterfly when they become a vegan. And when they come over and they realize the lifestyle is harder than it was anticipated, and you got somebody giving them hell about being vegan, they start trying to justify the lifestyle, and they start saying stuff not only to, convince the person who's talking crap. They're trying to convince themselves that where they are is the right place to be. Have you ever done that? I know a lot of people out there who do that. They talk and they say, I am a good person. I'm a great person. Don't you know how good I am? They're not saying that to get you to try to buy into them being good. They're trying to convince themselves that they are a good person. So they might have some inner thoughts going on that aren't so good. So they're trying to convince themselves by saying it. I've seen it a lot. So I do personally know vegans who are trying to do that. They're trying to convince themselves that this lifestyle is something they need to stick with while they're craving chicken, okay? Because some people are craving it, and because they're fighting these, I call them demons, they're fighting the demons in their head. Like, go eat the chicken, but it's not good, but you want it. You're craving the chicken. But I shouldn't be eating it because of the animals. Or I shouldn't be eating it because of the health. But somebody else comes to them and justifies that voice in their head. Oh, you want some chicken? you should be eating chicken. I don't know why you're doing that vegan thing anyway. Eat some chicken. I know you like these, these flat chicken wings. Come get some chicken wings. We're good. So now that person is speaking to that voice in their head. So the first thing they do is try to convince themselves by giving out these words. No, veganism is the best place to be. Why would I go back and eat chicken? They don't believe in themselves. So now they're voicing it. Okay. I've done it. Not with veganism, but I've done it with other things. I try to voice it so that I can convince myself to buy into whatever it is. Okay. So in this case, veganism. So I've had it happen a lot of times. People they voice it out, hoping to convince themselves in the process of convincing somebody else. So that's why vegans usually justify themselves. I can't speak for all vegans. Maybe it's other reasons, but me knowing psychology and me knowing personal things that I've been through, those are two big reasons why people in this community justify or always trying to justify their choices in being a vegan. So hope that helps. That's not the only reason, of course, but that's one of the biggest few.